safely and then flip to you.
Okay. All right, sit up straight.
Don't be taller than me now.
I'm taller. Don't be taller than me.
Wait a minute. I'm getting bigger here. There.
That's
I
nice.
could be the littlest person. Jokes, jokes, jokes.
Down here, Larry, go ahead.
Jokes, jokes.
Start talking.
Okay. Are we getting ready?
Talking, you're live on the
All right. Hi. Good morning, Lauren.
Hello, Verna.
Hi, everybody. Good morning, Eugene. We're here. Oh, here we are here. Hi. This is Verna Reedy and Lauren Sears, and together we're going to be talking about our parade. So, good morning. This is your first time.
The parade, we're just hearing it. It's about a block away, so you're going to have to listen to us for probably about the next 10 minutes. Phil, 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 Phil.
We're here taping this morning for Cable Access Television of Lane County. We have a new phone number, 790-6616. And we say that a lot because it's new. And I haven't even memorized the last phone number, so this is a fresh start for me. We're also doing a fundraiser. You want to tell them about that?
I don't know about the fundraiser.
Okay, well, you can hold the book. I don't know much about it yet either, but we are really raising to come up to digital. Everybody knows we have to all go digital soon, so that's what we're doing. And you can pick this up for $20, and you can call us at 790-6616 and get a copy. A lot of good stuff in that. We'll talk about that more later on. So anyway,
we should say who we are. Cable Access, in case you just stumbled across channel 29 on your television and you're wondering what the heck is this. This is the Cable Access channel for Eugene and Springfield and the inner metropolitan area of Lane County, serviced by Comcast. If you're on a different cable system, you're not seeing us. So Cable Access used to be a funded organization that supported educational access, governmental access, and public access. And the studio behind Sheldon High School, which houses the public access facilities and equipment, are open to anyone in these communities who wants to make programming for cable television. It can be a one-shot deal, or there are a number of series and people that go on forever on Cable Access. Yes, that's one thing. We don't have editing. So we're trying to raise money for some new editing stations too. And unfortunately, since the governments took the money out of play that used to come to the Cable Access Center, we have to scrounge very hard to get the money that it takes to do this. We're using consumer equipment, giveaways, hand-me-downs, and so on. And so you can help fund by bringing in this our entertainment package.
Okay, well, here we come. We can see those Eugene Highlanders. We can hear them starting off. Excuse me, they were founded in 1953. Been around a very long time. Few bagpipe bands that include Highland dancers, one of the few. So we'll take a listen. We have about 80 floats this year, 80 entries. We're not going to let a little rain get us down this year.
Well, it's holding off right now anyway. It's just simply misty down here, and not unusual, although it caught us off guard this year.
We're under the bridge this year. It's an interesting concept. It's a lot drier than I thought it was going to be, so that's good for us. Here's the Grand Marshal.
Almost.
Almost.
Almost. One thing I wanted to say is the lead performers in the Highlanders pipe band are Pipe Major Don Robertson. We have a Pipe Major Maggie Froggan and lead side drummer Steve Ingram. Wonder if the guy waving the stick is the pipe major.
doesn't like the sound of bagpipes anyway, huh? Very distinctive.
Grand Marshal Kitty Piercy. Kitty Piercy, the mayor, is the Grand Marshal for this year's parade.
She was out earlier this morning.
The devices following her down the street are sculptures from the Da Vinci Festival in Corvallis, which happens up there right around the 4th of July, somewhere in early July anyway. An engineering and art extravaganza. These big wheel pedal vehicles are some of the things they do. They have all-terrain races on pedal machinery and all kinds of stuff.
People power.
Mixing art and science a la Leonardo.
That is very, very attractive.
God knows
Little
Corvallis
cart
can
there.
use
Yeah,
some
look
art
at
and
that,
science.
look at that.
A little bug.
There's this great-looking hippopotamus out at the country fair that had people inside of it moving it around. It was very, very cool. Okay, next we've got the University of Oregon entry.
And the
with
new
the
president,
new president.
Richard LaRiviere, and his wife Jan. And
weekend
who are
in
the little?
Eugene,
Oh, there he goes.
maybe. I
Hi
think
there,
there he
LaRiviere.
is.
He waved at us there. Hi there. Richard and Jan are our new presidents. 16th for the university since they opened their doors in 1876, it says here in front of me.
And there's the dock.
Well, we have following them the unique Eugene, which is a 15 local merchants, mostly a great deal of food. They feature locally grown and made items.
There goes the fish market guy, waving
Yeah.
fish.
The point here, of course, is buy local.
Buy local.
Keep a strong local economy
Yep.
and good, healthy food, because it only comes from down the street. Nice big truck. This would be food for Lane County,
I
I'll bet.
imagine that's the Food for Lane County truck.
I hope it's full
Their
of food.
25th anniversary. 25th anniversary this year.
Yeah, I believe in these guys. They feed a lot of people through a lot of different outlets. They serve all of Lane County, and they work through agencies and I'm not sure. I think they may even do some home delivery. They're wonderful. If you need to support somebody, I say Food for Lane County is a good one to put your bucks behind.
Well, to celebrate their anniversary, get in touch with them. They've got 25 ways we can all figure out how to alleviate these food problems.
Alleviating hunger in our community.
That's a tall order, so that'll be interesting to find out. Coming next, we've got the full access float. And that's a nonprofit. I think they're all reaching out to other nonprofits to help vulnerable citizens.
It's a multi-agency building where a lot of services for people in the community are going to be concentrated.
Well, I wasn't really sure about that particular entry. So
Well,
that's
I
good
read
to
it.
know. Well, that's good to
Oregon
know.
Supported Living Program, OSLIP, going in front of you. This is services for developmentally disabled persons in the community. Looks like they have a bus for getting around and probably a lot of other services. OSLP.
Oh, and our first little gap there.
Oh, somebody's missing. Fiesta Latina.
Oh, they're there.
It
There
says
they
the
are. They're
Register
way
Guard
up the
has
street.
sponsored
They're
this
way
float.
up the street.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they're on our screen, even though they're a block away. The wonders of telephoto lenses.
Remember, this is an all-volunteer production, everybody. It's a great day. We're glad to be here. We're glad you're here. Look at all those umbrellas. Smiley faces.
Oh, I like the car.
I was just
I
gonna
like the
say, that
low
car's
rider,
got a
man.
lift-
He's
lift
bouncing
kit or
down Pearl
whatever they're
Street here.
called on them there,
Yeah, that's how it feels on top of this truck. Kind of like, yeah, just that.
That's right. That's what the screen's going to do when we end up chair dancing later. That's what's going to happen. Is that called a lift?
Is that
do you
chair
know?
dancing? Is that something just short of table dancing or what?
It can be whatever it's going to be, I suppose.
Okay, Fiesta Latina.
Very, very colorful. I'm into that.
I don't have any idea. What the fiesta? Is that a particular fiesta? Fiesta Latina? Is this something
It's
that
one of our
happens around
community-
Cinco
yes.
de Mayo by any chance?
It's,
Ooh, wow.
yes, Fiesta Latina
Dia
is well
del
established
Muerto.
in the community. They're
Del
easy to
Muerto.
find. Go look them up. Yeah.
Ooh, look at the dancing dead people. Skeletons, those are gorgeous.
And coming in behind Fiesta Latina, we've got Eugene Fire Department and our emergency response team, community response team.
Yep.
They're going to play us a little tune this morning. Play us a little tune.
Well, you know, everybody loves a fireman. I was standing with a bunch of people the other day, and the firemen arrived someplace, and these were women, of course, they just went into superlatives about how wonderful the fire people are. They're, you know, totally protective, they're totally benign, they're totally there to help you in emergencies, and they're the ultimate hero. And of course, after 9/11, that's burned in everybody's brain.
Right on.
That our Eugene people are equally valiant and certainly don't have any trouble getting strokes for them. Looks like they're doing a little PR here about flu and so on. Cover when you cough.
Okay. Yeah, that's always a good idea. You can use your sleeve too. Just pull your arm right up there.
Or somebody
Cough
else's
into your,
sleeve.
Cough into your elbow. Wash your hands a lot. I'm a big proponent of public health hygiene.
Did you see that thing where some school kids were getting sick, but also drunk off of licking the hand cleaner off their hands, the hand sanitizer? Yeah, it's very high in alcohol, and this kid got really sick, and they didn't know what was. She was very critical. They took her to emergency, and they determined she had been licking the hand cleaner. So don't lick your hand
Don't
cleaner,
lick your
okay?
hand cleaner, kids.
It's not that
Not
clean.
a good idea.
It's meant to kill things.
Kind of smears things around mostly anyway. Okay, so here we have Sheldon High School Band, which is also the location for KRVM and community access. So let's take a listen. Irish band. Tracy Ross is their director. See in the background there, Sheldon High School Dance Team. They've got over 30 performers up there in the stage.
All right, the Irish Sheldon High School Marching Band.
Wonder how much a tuba weighs. Quite a bit, I would imagine.
Tuba mud.
Tuba mod. Okay, that was good. So let's take a look at the Sheldon dance team.
Looks like modern dance, kind of. Close it up there, folks. Close it up. All right. California, there's thousands and thousands of Indian immigrants, students and all that community, and they use Bhangra as jazzercise. It's a form of exercise. It's a native dance from northeastern. It's more a Sikh tradition of dance than the other more sensual Indian dance you may be familiar with.
Love the music. Just love.
It's more of a farm, an agricultural dance. A lot of workout in this thing. You can sweat your calories off with this one.
And there we have the sound system. That's clever. Very clever.
Very specifically Indian automobile there behind.
Mackenzie River Trust. Mackenzie River Trust. Boy, I'm not awake yet. I have a little drink of water here.
Sure that's water?
Yeah, it's water. Anyway, Mackenzie River Trust, very important part of our community. They've conserved over 2,500 acres of valuable natural land, preserving ecosystems. Good going, Mackenzie River Trust. Habitats on display.
Nice fish.
Very nice.
And the caption says Green Hill Humane Society. Oh yes, there's some dogs coming here. Ah, looks like an arc maybe,
I believe
huh?
it's an arc.
It's
Well,
an
this
arc.
will be fabulous when it comes through the square. So is there anybody out there who's not familiar with Green Hill Humane Society and all the other hard-working animal groups in our community? They're always needing dog walkers. I can say that's for sure. They need people. So if you got a couple hours a week or a month even, go walk a couple dogs. They've got a great spot out there.
Pan right, pan right. Yep, no, they're not panning down there. Okay. Why, there's some people walking dogs right now. So you can help them care for animals, or you can probably take one or more of them home. They're always looking for homes.
Looking. I happen to be fostering a kitten right now. He's coming along fine.
They also work in a variety of ways on animal overpopulation, unfortunately.
Women's space.
Silent witness. I was being a silent witness.
You were being a silent witness, okay. They're carrying this silent witness sign honoring Oregon women who've been murdered in acts of domestic violence, which is going to be eternally a problem. It always seems to be a problem. So anyway, that's good to point that out. 1 out of every 4 women will experience domestic violence in her lifetime. And that number always stays about the same, but a little more consciousness raising would be great. So
Every
thanks,
home a
Women's
safe
Space.
home.
Well, that would be nice. A lot of things. Would
Okay,
be nice.
here's a comedy group that you don't want to mispronounce. The Humoroids are challenging you not to mispronounce their name.
Birds of a Feather Tweeter Together is their theme this year. Love our peeps.
I get it. I
We
get it.
It's
Birds,
all
peeps.
about the newest technology. It's they're tweeter-pated. They're in tweeter-pated this year.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Silly birds. Silly birds.
Missing the... Well, another hiatus here in the small gap in the
Yeah, let's
line
just
of...
do a little station identification here anyway. We're on Cable Access 29. Out behind Sheldon High School is where we have our offices located. And kids out there use the equipment. They have a bunch of shows out there at Sheldon High. So we're doing a fundraiser. We're going to hold up our Entertainment 210 book. And I haven't really even looked in there, but there's tons of stuff in here. Everything local, 50% off, free stuff, coupons. It's good stuff, gives us 20 bucks toward getting some of that equipment.
And I'm told that these coupons are not just Eugene and Springfield, but in the surrounding area. I don't know if they go to Corvallis. Someone said Salem. Restaurants and
Icy Bend.
Icy Bend.
Icy Bend.
Bend is very icy sometimes.
Icy Bend. I'm looking in the index here. Let's see. Lots of popular names. I'm not going to pick out a few or anything like that.
Okay,
So,
let's
anyway,
do the Gold
you can,
Cloud
check
City.
them out at Safeways.
This is a costume, Star Wars costume group going by now here. They're part of the 501st Legion, which I'm sure you would know if you watch Star Wars a lot. They're a worldwide organization, charity work, help with comic stores and film festivals. I guess maybe if you need somebody to show up in a space costume or Darth Vader or stormtroopers for your event, you may want to get in touch with these guys. They also have Princess Leia and Chewbacca available. I don't know how you get them, but look for Cloud City Garrison. Alvord Taylor. Wow. Independent Living Services. Alvord Taylor Services. They used to be a house, but now they've probably branched out to being all kinds of things. Facilitating independence, personal opportunity, and community involvement, while increasing community awareness of the client's abilities.
Next, we're looking at some of those electric vehicles from Willamette High School. They've been working on those things year after year after year. That's great. These are electrothon vehicles, ultralight and ultra-efficient electric vehicles.
Oh, they're cool.
And they're raced to see who can travel the farthest, there's my Maine accent, the farthest, we don't have Oz in Maine, in an hour using 67 pounds of standard lead acid batteries.
Each year, student design teams of 2 to 6 people design these things from the ground up, build them, and then race them. Then they're torn down again, so the students the next year can rebuild from the parts the next year. So it's a recyclable
It's a
instrument.
as well. Yeah.
And they're working on getting some solar collector trailers that these things can pull down the street and charge themselves as they drive. So that's wonderful. They've got
Those are great projects.
technological advancement and employment going there in a good way. They should get
Part
some
of
good
going
batteries.
Green, you know, it's part of going green. Anybody who wants to mock that, you know, we still have to try.
Well, Obama's still trying to figure out how to do it, so we send
We're
him to
all trying
Willamette
to
High
figure
School.
out how to do it. Anyway, we just had the Unitarian Universalist Church coming through. 100 years old this year. 100 years old. Wow. 100 years seems like a long time, doesn't it?
Well, it's older than me, almost.
Anyway, 100 years this year. It's a liberal religious group, the Unitarians. If you're not familiar with them, we have quite a wide range of people who
Now, who
frequent
is
the church.
this? We don't know who this outfit is. Nice electric cars, but CUUP? Who is that? Is that still, that's not the church anymore. Who are these guys?
Well, as usual, we have a little glitch. Trying to figure some of these things out. Anyway, crowd's patient, everybody's a little subdued this morning. Kind of gives a fallish feel, that hibernation feel. Okay, we're moving on to the greyhounds. That's an easy one to see. Oh, I wonder if that was Gervais Salon and Day Spa that went through, and the three-way bike use. Perhaps. Anyway, if it was, great. Nice to have you this year. Anyway, we've got some greyhound adoption. Do you want to say anything about greyhounds?
It says they were depicted in Egyptian hieroglyphs and discussed in Greek and Roman mythology. So there's some old dogs down here.
I talked to a man last year and his wife who have two of them they adopted, and he called them 100-mile-an-hour couch potatoes. Despite, I think after they're retired, they're like, yeah, let's retire. So anyway, look into the Willamette Valley Greyhound Lovers group. They are amazing dogs. They're very gentle. They're very, very sweet dogs.
And a lot of these, I don't know about all of these, but some greyhounds are ones retired from the racetrack and are looking for good homes. Others are
I would say probably
purebred.
most of them are retired.
There's a lot of leftover greyhounds.
There's a lot of leftover animals. So here you have P-Flag coming through the square. P-Flag stands for parents and friends of gays and lesbians.
How about
Or
lesbians
and gays. Yeah, I'm a little dyslexic. Tell you, it's been a rough couple of days. Anyway, P-Flag has a photo exhibit. Maybe we can see a little bit of that. Oh, there's the Gervais. There we are. We had a little mix-up in the order.
Renew.
They're having very creative hair and makeup
relax.
to promote their environmentally focused local business. They have very good posture as well. Okay, here we come. Here we come with P-Flag.
That's something a yoga teacher would say.
What's this? They have very
The
good
posture.
I just happened to notice that. Anywho, here's P-Flag, and P-Flag, strange that we can believe in gay people are friends and neighbors. Parents, friends, neighbors. Rainbow theme, how convenient for today with those umbrellas. That's great. Big group. Big group. Can't imagine anybody in the world doesn't have a gay friend by now, the way population has exploded. Anyways, who's coming next, Lauren? Oh.
News.
News. Have I got news for you? The Oregon Daily Emerald. That's a daily paper, you know? I've been here for, this is my 17th year starting this summer. I just really have never looked much at the Emerald. I still have a lot to look forward to living here in town.
Alzheimer's Association coming right behind them. Says every 70 seconds someone's diagnosed with Alzheimer's. Well, my time is coming, I'm sure, here, but hopefully not yet.
Well, they're on the move today to help end Alzheimer's. I don't know if I would diagnose myself with Alzheimer's at this point, but I'll tell you, it's getting harder to remember everything I have to remember on a daily basis. Sometimes I actually have to write stuff down now. Cascade. That part of the Alzheimer's group, Cascade Manor.
Cascade,
Cascade
Health
Health
Solutions.
Solutions. Okay.
They're one of the agencies that provide services for a lot of seniors, not just Alzheimer's, but
Here we have the Wild Women Coffee Club. Since 2008. It's a lesbian social group meeting for coffee every Saturday morning. They're not any kind of an organization. They just get together and support our local shops, coffee shops.
kind of look like a disorganization. Followed by
The lovely ladies of the Middle Eastern Dance Guild of Eugene, also known as the Belly Dance Club.
And the rain is picking up again right now, so I can imagine it's really not that much fun running around in all those bearer midriff costumes, but temperature's probably in the mid-60s, so at least they're not freezing to death.
non-profit group called Northern Alliance Percussion.
From Portland.
Got a good hustle going on this morning, huh? Oh, well, our next exhibit, Sunset Hills Cemetery, Funeral Home and Crematorium.
Where else can you ride in a pedal-powered hearse? Pedal-powered hearse. Where but Eugene can you take your final ride to your resting place
In a bicycle.
under a pedal power? Huh? Just look at that, folks. We are innovative around here.
That's fabulous. And their motto this year, we're feeding the slug.
Going out in sustainable, even though you're not sustainable, the bicycle is. How's that? I mean, come on.
My motto is everything's got a shelf life. That's what I say. Hey, we have a male slug queen this year.
Oh, we do?
Did you hear that?
No.
Well, I missed the
I guess I
selection
wasn't
and all,
listening.
but- You what?
I wasn't listening. I didn't hear that. Oh. So who is she, he? I mean, a
Well,
queen.
you know,
He's a queen.
unfortunately, I don't have notes in front of me,
Yeah.
but easy to find out on your own. Go to www.slugqueen.com, which is, I just made that up.
Slug
but,
me.
you know, sometimes you got to do your own homework, you know.
There's DeFazio, the slime ball, the slime scooper coming along behind there. Getting things done in Washington. Picking out the
That's another endless job.
droppings that the rest of the senators are laying down back there about health care. We're lucky to have a rational, sane person as our elected representative.
Oh, excellent. Look at this.
Million
This is
Mom
a
March?
surprise. The Million Mom March.
Is that what that is? I have
I
no
don't
idea.
Well,
We don't know.
whoever it is. That was a very nice tribute to do to Michael Jackson. Oh, that's still DeFazio.
Is it?
There we go. Okay.
Oh, really? Oh, DeFazio's his own float this year, huh? Okay, he's back there working to keep the country on track, you know. Affordable, accessible health care, strong economy, living wage jobs, new energy future, the change we believe in. Go Democrats. We're not partisan here. We just like getting things done.
Right. Is that Bill Bradbury? I can't. Boy, people my age usually need reading glasses. I'm going to need the ones that help you see down the street.
Do you want to borrow my binoculars?
No. It'll all be fine.
Wow, this is something coming down the street here. What is that?
I see peace sign.
It's like one of those big wheel pickup trucks, only it's being pedaled by people.
Oh, it's the Slug Queens. That's right.
She's
the
riding
Slug
that?
Queens.
No kidding.
There she is.
How did DeFazio get between the slug and the queen?
Well, whatever. I don't know. We're all volunteers.
Slippery politicians,
Everybody.
that's what it is.
The parade's
They
all
just slip in there.
Well, there we have it.
Okay.
All we need now is the name.
Oh, I know that other guy. All right. Well, that's...
Oh, hail. Now, this is strange we can believe in. Another part of what makes our community
I don't know about believing
unique.
it, but it certainly is strange.
Well,
Yeah.
now, this is just good
It looks
fun.
like those big floats in India they have at those big religious ceremonies where 10 million people show up and they wheel these ancient 2-story high shrines down the street.
Okay, and then this is followed by the Peace Train, which is the Million Mum March. Anyway, the Peace Train, very popular, award-winning.
War will not bring peace.
Nope. Nope.
That's a truism. Ain't she sweet? Okay, the one more time. Getting the crowd excited. I like the rain garb. I think it's very Eugene. Strange, but you can believe in it. Ah, the Roller City Babes, the
Yay,
Roller City
the
Girls.
Roller City Girls.
First and only roller derby league.
I went to one of their what are they called, showdowns this summer up in Corvallis. It was awesome.
Full contact, fast, live roller derby action. And guess what? Your daughters aged 10 to 17 can also get involved. They have a school for young girls.
That's great, isn't it?
Well, I think, yeah.
Do you remember that when it used to be on TV and you could like elbow people and women go flying out of the ring? Do you remember that?
Oh, back in the 50s, it was a major thing. In fact, I saw one once, I don't even know what it was called, but it had Raquel Welch as a young, just starting out actress, being a roller babe. Elbows and all, as you say,
well,
yeah.
maybe I saw the movie. Who knows?
Raquel Welch at 19 as a roller gal.
That's strange you can believe in as well.
Something you won't forget off. Even at my age, you can remember that stuff.
Okay, we're looking at the Eugene Waldorf School.
Maybe. Trillium Healthcare also just squirted by. These people are out of order, or our lists are backwards, whichever. So if you find us talking about something that hasn't happened and missing things that has happened, you'll know why.
All right, they're hamming it up this year. A little less ham this morning.
Tofuing it up too.
It's tofu this morning.
A little waterlogged.
You are watching Cable Access Television 29 in Lane County. We used to be in 65,000 households, but I think we're in way more than that because people like me who had to like figure out how to get television after June or whatever. Well, we made decisions. So, anywho, give us a call, 790-6616. You can find out more about getting involved with the station. You can become a member. $10 a year, still a bargain.
And I assume they still have classes to train people on how to use the equipment?
Oh, yes, they do. Yes, they do. And as we're able to raise money for more digital editing stations, we'll be able to reach a lot more people. So anyway, let's give a listen to the Willamette High School Marching Band.
As they turn the corner out of our picture, we have this lichen. Is Sid lichen?
It's
Is that
Sid.
his- Sid
Yes,
Lichen.
yes,
He's
Sid
a
Lichen.
Republican, I believe, candidate for Congress from Springfield. I don't know what all these people have to do with Sid there.
They're waving for
Waving,
him.
okay,
They're
yes, we're waving for Sid.
He's running for Congress.
Against whom?
I don't know.
Would
I'm
that
taking a
be? Would
break
that be?
from
Maybe
politics
that's
right now
maybe
because
that's
my nervous
Peter
system was
DeFazio. You
on
think he's running
overdrive.
against Peter DeFazio?
I don't know.
Well, that could be a important race. Well, keep your eyes on that one, folks.
That's right.
Now here are the rowers. You can't pedal. It's almost deep enough to row out here. Some of these puddles, anyway. This is an opportunity for young people, 8th grade and up, are able to join the rowers. This is their junior crew. Fall and spring afternoons out on Dexter Lake. They're having fun and getting in great shape. So there's opportunities there for kids to join in that if you want. And we have Sarah. Sarah is...
Shelter Animal Resource Alliance. I drop a dime out there quite often. You go shopping in the store and there's all kinds of kitties in there who are ready to be adopted. They're all ready to go.
It's a store full of kitties.
It's a resale store
Clothes.
up on River Road.
Reselling kitties or clothes?
Clothing,
Okay.
donations. It's like a, you know,
It's like a
Goodwill
clothing
or St.
store.
Vinny kind of
Yeah.
theme.
Well,
But
you see-
it's all for kitties and a few dogs.
I guess we know where they got their costumes.
Here by nature, eh? Another one of our great nonprofits here in town. I used to be an environmental school teacher, so.
Okay, what do they
warm spot
teach?
for them.
They lead nature walks, host school
They do
programs,
camps,
environmental
day
restoration
camps,
projects.
hikes, a lot of teaching, hands-on, of course.
City of Eugene, the park host at the Alton Baker Park, and they teach classes for the Network Charter School.
A lot of these groups, you know, they're volunteer groups, so a lot of unpaid positions out there.
Save Civic Stadium. Well, there's a timely thing. They just played the last M's game at Civic 2 nights ago, was it? Or was it last
I believe
night?
it was Thursday.
Thursday night, that's 2 nights ago, yep. And I have to confess, I played high school football in Civic Stadium when I was a little squirt, all of 16 years old at Eugene High School.
Really?
That's where we played all of our football games, and believe me, it was very muddy.
That would make sense,
Yeah,
but it would be very, very
but even back then it was old.
well,
But
I'm
it would be a
partial
great
to
institute.
it. I used to have an antique store, so
No, the idea of a public thing right in the middle of Eugene is, you know, when they have M's games, it really brings out a certain thrill that you can't get no more.
I know.
Going to high-priced stadiums and paying $70 for a ticket, you know, get near a hot dog stand just isn't quite
so
the
you
same
can watch it on a
thing.
big screen, jumbo.
Good night out there under the stars.
Yep.
You know, you can sit by the grass.
Well, I guess we'll just have to move on.
Soccer at
The
Civic. Well, there's an
decider
idea.
made the decision, whoever did the
Well,
decision.
soccer at Civic, that's a good idea. We don't have a soccer stadium in Eugene. Well, every high school's got
Well,
one.
I'm concerned what they're going to do with the land, you see.
The land,
Yeah.
vegetables.
Well, let's hope it's something green, people, shall we?
We could use the fertilizer in the bullpen and plant a lot of carrots out there or something.
Here we have the Eugene Fencing Club. On guard.
Touche. My kids were involved in the fencing club. At that time, I think part of them were meeting at Roosevelt Junior High School. They teach fencing, evenings, weekends. Good opportunity. Look them up if you've got kids that want to, what do you call that? It's not jousting, it's
Sparring, is it?
no,
I don't
that's
know.
boxing.
I don't know what it's called. Obviously, I haven't taken any fencing lessons. But I like the idea of, you know, who's that? Zorro.
Zorro, yeah.
Brings up Zorro.
Yeah.
Here we have the Police Eugene Police Volunteers in Policing program. They just filled up their slots for the new year. It's kind of an interesting program. You go in and you basically see our police department from the inside out. They let you drive the police car and they let you shoot a gun.
Oh no.
I read it in the newspaper.
Oh, I see.
No, I keep wanting to take it, but my life is too busy.
Well, also they help with things like squad car maintenance, and yeah, so they're helping
maybe
with the operation as well.
I'm not fixing cars. No way. No way.
I've also met some
I'll
of these
chase
people.
down a stray dog.
Some of the volunteers also are out in parking lots reminding people to lock up and not leave valuables in plain sight and stuff. So they're a helpful reminder not to get ripped off. Bicycle registrations. Now that's something that more people should do in this town.
Registered bicycles?
Yeah, because if your bike isn't registered and it gets stolen, nobody can do anything about it. So registering your bike is one way of tracking it. There's a lot of bicycle theft in this town.
There is. We're moving on to the bouncing young man there on the trampoline.
National Academy of Gymnastics, it's
Guess
called.
what that float's about, right? Bouncing. Anyway, 36 years in Lane County, they've had Olympians, champions, regional, national, state champions. 18 Olympians. 18.
Mm-hmm. And 55 national champions, as well as 30,000 happy, healthy kids who've gone through their gyms. Friends
Bouncing's
of the
good.
Ice
Bouncing around
Center.
is good. Friends of the Ice Center in town. Look at all these good reasons just to never move again. I'm never moving again. No, I do. I love it here. 17th year. That's a hefty sense of commitment to a community, don't you think? Anyways. Do you ice skate? Have you ever ice skated?
I do. I am catastrophe on blades.
Hockey team?
There's something about ankle stability that's
That's a problem.
wobbly ankles. Yeah, that's just kind of
Spent
go
a lot
from
of
railing to
time down.
railing, you know. That's my form of pirouettes and whatnot. They're all accidental. KLCC.
Reminding us to use our free speech, keep it. I always like to mention that. That's why we're here.
What can you say?
What can you say?
They got a new facility downtown here. They're turning onto 8th Street at Pearl right now, but 2 blocks down on 8th and Olive is the new LCC Downtown Studios, which if you're familiar with the old studios, which were hardly more than a couple closets, this is an incredible space downtown. Eugene Gakken Elementary Japanese School. Have nothing about them.
When we were able to see them walk through the square, they work with K through 5th graders. And this year their costumes are hachimaki stylized headbands, which I'm not sure what that is, so maybe we can see it as they come through. Principal Alan Chin out there this morning with them.
Japanese immersion school for kindergartners through grade 5 in Eugene. And the Dutch Brothers. This is how you get from corner to corner in Eugene.
Coffee cup to coffee cup.
Coming up, the Miss Q's. Here we have one of our delightful comic bands. They're hip, they're cool, they're strange. Eugene's newest drill team, the Missed Cues. Highly trained professionals coming together to show their talent. Unfortunately, none of them measured in marching.
Well, they have matching umbrellas. They're very hip and cool and strange in that way.
They're saying they're hoping their moves are sharper than their brains. They've challenged themselves with complex choreography. Please notice the complex choreography in front of you.
And they're painted faces so their children will not have to suffer socially for having their parents.
And of course,
Cues flow.
their choreographic moves are chosen to match their wit. Nice twirls.
Very, very
Nice twirls, people.
Well, thank you, Missed Cues. That's great.
Healthcare, affordable healthcare for all Oregon.
What could be stranger or more needed than health care for everyone?
No matter your age, income, or medical history, something we can all believe in.
Well, I'm staying out of that debate.
Well, 72% of Americans
I'm on a political hiatus.
want universal single-payer health care. 72%. At the Science Factory, they can prove it. Their new exhibit, by the way, is Your Healer Within, opens September 23rd. That sounds good. The Healer Within. A little mystical there, but it engages visitors in the topic of health, wellness, high-tech, high-touch exhibits designed for guests of all ages. Next to Autzen Stadium. The Healer Within.
Sciencefactory.org is their website. Next, we're on to the village school.
Again, a charter school, tuition-free public charter school. I don't know where they're located. I wish they'd tell us this. 8th, kindergarten through 8th. Holistic academic experience, integrating traditional subjects with the arts.
And you can hear some of those marimba lessons they teach at the village school paying off right now because we have a musical display.
Their classes include movement, Spanish, handwork, guitar, choir, and marimba. And I'll bet you we're hearing some of that marimba right now. Village school. Looks like they have a lot of fun there.
The marimba's so it's so up-tempo and happy. I like it. I like it a lot. A lot of work in that today, huh?
Okay, village school. Kazel, driving a PT Cruiser. Dog Minnie is also in the car. That's nice to know. Okay, on to the ACLU. Well, no, there's Jim Dieterman, age 81, driving a 1890s era horseless carriage. Isn't that incredible?
Okay.
Okay, Jim. It's powered by 16 horsepower Briggs & Stratton lawnmower engine. Actually, my lawnmower's only got 5 horsepower. I don't know where he gets his. Teak and bloodwood in the construction of this thing. Hey, cameraman, pan right there. Jim built and entirely finished this in early 2006. He uses it for parades, and it goes 12 miles an hour. ACLU.
Well, we have a little hold up here in the corner.
While we do this, we get to talk about the ACLU and rights to remain strange.
Well, I still want to take a look at that.
Jim,
card.
yeah.
Yeah. I've never heard of bloodwood. Must be a little
It's
red.
red, yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah. See the blood there on the side?
ACLU, one of my personal favorite groups.
Featuring the right to remain strange, yeah.
You do have a right to remain strange. Look at that. I hear circus music.
Well, behind the ACLU, still clearing the screen here, the rather loud sail bus is coming. 5th year in a row in the parade for this guy. Well,
The
let's
band
see.
is called the Aaron Daniels Trio.
It is. Doesn't sound like a trio to me. Infamous legends of the open road. They have traveled 47 states and 2 foreign countries in this bus. Hey, that's my sailboat up there on top.
See, you do have a right to be strange, huh?
Well, when you're done, what is this? Don't know these guys. Meet Eugene. Meet in Eugene. Dining out. This meet.
Oh, that is next. Oh, okay.
Well, there's something in
Yeah, we
front
have a
of
little
them.
confusion about that. Well,
Your guess is as good as ours, folks.
looks like poker playing or something. I really don't know.
But when you've worn out that computer or television or other electronics, you can take it to the next step. Next step is a good innovative outfit. I've taken things there myself. They're doing good work, helping us get rid of that electronics that shouldn't be trashed. They're now accepting monitors.
Yeah, you've got to
Free,
dispose of that
yes.
stuff responsibly because there's a lot of contaminants in that stuff.
And I've got half a garage full of it.
Well,
Computer
it's tough 'cause
parts
there's a
collected
lot,
over the last 15
technology
years.
changes so fast. You really do have to pay attention to where it's all headed back.
You know, they even recycle some styrofoam out there. Some of their services you have to pay a little bit for. I'm not sure if they're still charging for styrofoam, but
We're on.
yeah.
The folks that we're looking at.
Hi there, folks.
We don't have direct communication with the directors, so we just kind of sit around here once in a while. We get spied on.
We have Richard up here. Richard is our director,
Our eyes and our ears.
floor director. Well, actually, it's not a floor. It's a kind of a truck top director.
It's kind of fun sitting under this walk bridge this year.
Okay, floating flatbed
KRPM
flatbed
area.
tower. Yes. Flatbed float with a radio tower. Several classic cars following, a 36 Ford Roadster and a 46 Ford Coupe. I think the purple one is the 46 here. I would say it's been customized a bit. It's not stock. Okay, don't
Very perfect.
get that purple car there. That's a really nice 34 Ford. Yeah, it's been tricked up a little bit.
Look at that.
That's not my grandma's 48, 46 Ford. It's not my grandma's hairdo either. Although she had blue hair when she was real old. Great camera work down there.
Wow, look at that.
And this Roadster
I like the curves.
is something to be. That is classic. That's a beautiful car.
Look at those white
34
balls.
Ford Roadster, convertible. Oh, I smell lunch. The food booths are cranking up, folks.
They are. Saturday market's
It's
happening.
wafting in here.
Well, we're starting to come up on the end of the parade, everyone.
99.1 is cool, another FM station.
The
If you like
oldies.
Barry McGuire, you can go there. Aretha, Bee Gees, Billy Joel, Chicago, Elton, and Eagles. There you go. Sounds cool to me. West Cascade Peace Corps, huh? Colorful flags, handmade taxi. Mabuhay to you too. Third World Country Taxi. West Cascade Peace Corps. Didn't know we had our own Peace Corps here.
Here's Samaja coming up here. And they're always pulling up the end of the parade for us. They've got 30 members. Oh, they're mixed together with the parking deck. Okay, that makes sense. Turban Renewal is their theme. Eugene Park, Rex, and early years. A procession of toddlers playing string and percussion instruments. Didn't quite get a good shot of that taxi going through with the West Cascade Peace Corps Association.
Harlequin.
But it's painted, yeah, painted a particular way. Here's Carmen Miranda without the fruit.
Yeah. I think that was the Harlequin group that didn't show up earlier. They're way out of order, but they had a lot of people to organize there. And I'll bet this is Samba Ja. Viva Brazil. Yeah, this is the Parks and Recreation early years.
Finally, some dancing in the streets. The octopus hats. Well, there we have it. Lauren, another great parade.
Special thanks to the crew and our producer Tom Cleveland, director Larry Doberstein, Joe Tyndall on the engineer there.
Yay, Joe. Yay, everybody. Coming out here, not knowing what we're going to come up against this morning. Thanks for keeping us warm and dry under the bridge. And the closing shot.
So don't forget to contact the Cable Access
That's
about classes, how to use field recording equipment, editing equipment, or producing in the studio. You can be a part of someone else's production also. They have lots of room for volunteers to work into things already going on.
Right, check out our
And
website.
our little entertainment guide, which is going to help fund the new editing stations.
That's right, that's right. So anyway, pick $20.
Where do you
Save
get
a lot of
these?
money. You can get these at Cable Access, and I think that would be the best place to start. Give us a call at 790-6616, and we can tell you if they're out there in the community. I just found out about this, and I'm not really up to speed. So anyway, thanks again, everybody. See you next time.